Hey everyone, welcome back to Toontastic. I'm back with another review from my ever-growing, occasionally toppling over bookshelf. Today, we're warping into hyperspace for a look at one of the wittiest, weirdest, and most whimsically British sci-fi comedies ever written, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And yes, I finally dusted off the microphone, so if you're picking up better audio this time, you can thank Marvin for guilt-tripping me into it, or maybe blame the Vogans. I'm still undecided. Now, for those new to the guide, the first book in this series was released way back on October 12th, 1979 by Pan Books in the UK, and while most of this series was written by the brilliant and delightfully twisted Douglas Adams, the sixth book, And Another Thing, was written by Ian Colfer, author of the Archimedes Fowl series, after Adams tragically passed away on May 11th, 2001. And it's safe to say that Douglas Adams' legacy is still hurtling through the cosmos like an improbability-powered spaceship. Now, if you're expecting pulse-pounding action and laser gun showdowns, you might want to adjust your expectations. The Hitchhiker's Guide isn't about space battles or saving the universe. It's more like pondering the absurdity of existence while a maniacally depressed robot brings the mood down. This book is satire, with a capital S, poking fun at everything from bureaucracy to philosophy. It tackles questions like, what is the meaning of life, the universe, and everything? The answer is 42, by the way. And why are humans the third most intelligent species on Earth? Spoiler, it involves mice. Is it side-spillingly hilarious? Not always, but Adams has a way of sneaking humor in when you least expect it. His writing is full of dry wit, clever wordplay, and that classic British absurdity that makes you chuckle on page 84 and then suddenly bust out laughing when the punchline hits you 2 chapters later. Now, let's talk plot. Our story kicks off with Arthur Dent, a bathrobe-wearing tea-loving Brit whose biggest concern is his house being bulldozed. That is, until the Earth is also bulldozed by aliens, Vogans, to make way for a galactic bypass. Arthur is unexpectedly rescued by his oddly eccentric friend, Ford Prefect, who, surprise, turns out to be an alien from a small planet, Betelgeuse, and also a field researcher for the titular guide. Together they hitch a ride on a Vogan ship, survive, barely, about his excruciating Vogan poetry, and getting picked up by an unlikely spaceship crew. This crew includes Trillian, formerly Tricka McMillian, the one who got away from Arthur, that is. She's now traveling the stars with Zapod Breeblebrox, a narcissistic, 2-headed, 3-armed galactic president who just so happens to be Ford's semi-cousin. Oh, and there's also Marvin, the perpetually depressed robot whose brain is the size of a planet, but is tragically stuck opening doors and contemplating the futility of everything. Together, this group stumbles through a series of intergalactic misadventures involving hyper-intelligent mice, ancient supercomputers, improbable physics, and cosmic coincidences that are anything but. The characters are all great in their own ways, with Arthur being tossed into surreal experiences like being tortured by Vogan poetry to going to the mythical planet Margarathea, or realizing the love of his life is with an egotistical blowhard named Zapod Beeblebrox. Speaking of, the proclaimed president of the galaxy is an interesting and chaotic character, being stupid and clever at the same time, if that's even possible, as he stole the Heart of Gold, a ship with an improbability drive. Trillian is the straight man of the book, being the voice of reason to Zapod's random insanity. Not to mention, her pet mice from back on Earth play a meaningful and surprising role in the first book. Ford Prefect is the straight man for Arthur, as Trillian is with Zapod, knowing more about the galaxy and its many wonders, but my favorite character besides Zapod would have to be Marvin. Marvin gives off dry wit and sarcastic humor, coupled with utter despair, as a maniacally depressed robot is a major bummer to others around him, while also being, often unintentionally, a source of comedy for those who enjoy his sarcastic surprise, as well as his most famous quote, "Life, don't talk to me about life." All in all, with the wonderful experts from Ford's Guide to the quirky personalities of the main characters and the surreal absurdist humor, I ultimately enjoyed the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and look forward to reading the rest of the series, as I hope I convince you to read it as well. So, get your probability drive, take your towel with you, the ultimate tool in space, and most importantly, don't panic. And I'll see you all next time.